Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of the Probrite 50 watt 5000 lumen barn style dawn to dusk LED floodlight. So there's no mistaking that your floodlight did arrive in this box, as the graphics indicate. Probrite does a good job of educating you as to what the lamp can do and how bright it is. Graphics show coverage area and color temperature. Other illustrations show the lamp's adjustability and mounting options. So let's open up the box and see what's inside. Right away we see that there is the $10,000 question. We'll take care of that later. Looks interesting. And here is the Probrite installation usage and care guide. You'll need that. We'll go into that a little bit deeper later. And here's a mounting adapter if you're going to put the lamp on the end of a pipe, I do believe. Tools and some wire nuts. Looks like there's some screws in there too. And here's the lamp. Well packaged. Very nice finish. No paint chips or scratches. Here's the arm that for sure is adjustable, and there's the light sensor that if you leave that sensor covered, you can just use a light switch to operate the lamp with. Here are the wires, and that looks like a safety cable. Yep, you want to keep that end up apparently. And there's the set screw so that you can loosen that and adjust the angle of the lamp. And there's the lamp. Care guide. By the way, I think this guide, just initial impressions, it looks like it really is quite informative. And if you follow those directions and you use those tools, you shouldn't have a problem installing this flood lamp. There's the package contents. 12 to 30 foot above the ground. I'll be well within that limit. And there's the switch options. Wall mount. I believe that's what I'm going to do. I'll do a modified version of what they're showing there. Again, adjustability options, disassembly options, and the pipe mounting apparatus, the electrical connections, which are very important. And there's the tenon pipe mount. So as you can see, this little instruction manual goes through every option there is to mount it. Very well written and very informative. Care and cleaning, troubleshooting. Light does not turn on. That's a good one. And look at that, 5-year warranty. Hope I never have to call them. Contact information. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to use a switch to control my flood lamp with. Also, I'm going to add an additional pair of outlets on the same box. On my setup, I needed to remove the ears on the switch assembly as well as the outlet assembly so that they would fit properly inside my new switch case. My new switch box only uses the middle holes on the flanges. The side mounting holes are designed to be broken off, so it's a pretty easy operation to undergo. All done and ready to install. Here's how the mounting plates fit on the switch and the outlet assembly. And of course it goes right in there. And you'll notice that we do have the two holes at the top and the bottom to permanently affix those parts. Next is time to remove the existing mounting plate hardware that is included with the flood lamp. I won't be using them, so they'll have to come off. Now the mounting plate is simply unscrewed from the bottom of the lamp assembly. We'll take off that safety cable later too. You'll want to make sure that the locking nut is loose and you're able to adjust it. Here are the screws that I'll be using, galvanized, 1.5 inches. So let's take off that strap, we won't need that. And we're good to go. I've already wired the switch and the duplex outlet. So now it's time to install the cover, the subplate for the switch onto the main cover plate. Then we secure the main cover plate with the screws that were included in the kit. Some of you may have noticed that the walls are unfinished here, and that's because this is actually just my wood shop. Okay, so now it's time to pre-drill the holes for the mounting plate. And then we use a wood cut to drill the main hole for the wires. And we put the wires through the hole we just made. And then we secure the floodlight assembly to the rafter. This is pressure treated wood, so it's not going to rot when it gets wet. And it's actually under a lip of the tin there, so that part of the lamp won't be getting wet, hopefully. Next we finish up by connecting the other end of the wires that we had previously connected to the switch in the duplex assembly. And we're using the wire nuts that were provided with the floodlight, and they work perfectly. All right. Lastly, we uncovered the sensor for the dawn to dusk operation. Here's a series of photos that shows how effective this floodlight is as darkness approaches. It turns on at dusk as advertised, and it provides plenty of light, as you can see. That is 5,000 lumens at 4,000 kelvins. This concludes my review of the Probrite LED 50-watt floodlight with 5,000 lumens of brightness and dusk to dawn operation. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this review helpful.